At noon, protest in Harlingen. People joining the rest of the country protesting the death of George Floyd. Channel 5's Rudy Mireles live in Harlingen. Rudy, describe the scene.
Well, as you said, Dina, we're live in Harlingen, and we're actually at the corner of 3rd and Harrison Avenue. And where you can see behind me, a large group of protesters has gathered to protest the events of the death, of George Floyd, the 46-year-old Minneapolis man who died in an encounter with Minneapolis police just over a week ago. As you can see, traffic is still flowing freely. We are hearing some honking, those supporting those people out here protesting this morning, and those with their windows down are actually arriving and hearing chants like I can't breathe, hearing the name George Floyd, this is what democracy looks like, and more. Now, when we arrived just before 10 a.m., there were about 30 people protesting. That number has grown quite a bit, as I said, as time has passed, with several leaving and almost immediately being replaced by a new set of individuals. One of the organizers for the event tells us that they plan to stay here until the Valley Sun and Heat tells them it's time to pack up. One of the things we are seeing here that is a pretty major contrast to some of the protests going on around the country is the respect and peace that protesters, people who disagree, and even Harlingen Police Department have all been showing each other. At one point, 2 Harlingen police officers actually walked to the crowd with a large cooler of water, sports drinks, ice, and more. They dropped it off and then immediately walked away without a word to anyone. Now, one of the things that you'll see is the Bank of America building behind me. Now, one of the things that's been very different, as you can see, there's many office buildings inside that Bank of America building. People have been coming and going, and business continues inside the complex without any issues for either party, as both the drivers leaving and entering the parking lot and the protesters have been cognizant of each other. Now, we'll continue to watch this story as it develops and provide any new details as they happen on Channel 5 News. Live in Harlingen, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News at noon.